Justin Verlander obviously pitched 6 innings in Cleveland and reached the 130 mark for the season, meaning he triggered the 25 million player option for 2023 in his contract. He was asked about it. He said, of course, he's not thinking about it. He hasn't thought about it. But what's your take on that? And you kind of predicted you don't think it seems like he'll be here for the long haul.
Someone's going to offer him a lot of money, and it's probably not going to be a long-term contract, this theoretical future offer that another team gives him. But are the Astros going to be willing to match a contract that doesn't have a clause like this? Because this was a prove-it deal for Verlander. It was, hey, we're not 100% sure you're going to be the same guy coming back. He's been exactly what he has always been with Houston since returning. So you would think New York, the Dodgers, among other teams, would look at Verlander and say, shoot, why not? 2 years, 3 years? Maybe we have to eat it and pay a guy that falls off a cliff 2 years from now or 3 years from now a ridiculous salary, but they can withstand that. Would the Astros be willing to even entertain that possibility? I think their track record says no. So I do think he probably will be elsewhere next year. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they think something else up, but I don't really know what you do here in this coming off season to keep him here in a way that's realistic for the Astros.
We haven't seen a whole lot from Jordan. He kind of struggled during the series against the Boston Red Sox, but as we've talked about, Chaz was incredible last night. Maldonado got it done. Jose Altuve had a hit. So it is nice to see these Astros teams get some complete team wins because the bats have struggled. They certainly struggled those first 2 games against the Red Sox. But we're in August. I mean, we're getting to the point to where if these guys can stay healthy, we're still waiting on Lance McCullers Jr. We have no clue what's happening with Michael Brantley. But if the rest of the roster can stay healthy, looks pretty good going into playoffs.
Yeah, it does. I mean, look, they are so much better than just about every team outside of New York, and we've seen the head-to-head against them. The Yankees, they've done pretty damn well this year, 5 games to 2, and the 2 games that the Astros lost were blown saves, where the Astros were in command for most of that. They've been in command of that entire series, and it's really, okay, is there some team that maybe we're sleeping on that could potentially take the Astros down? I'm sure that there is, but yeah, you feel pretty good about it, and they are just healthy enough to make you feel like this current level should continue.
Travis has called our show and would like to talk about Justin Verlander. Travis, what's up?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you today?
Hey, good. How are you?
Excellent. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, McMahon or whatever his name in Tampa Bay is great, but Verlander is the Cy Young Award winner. I mean, he is today's modern-day Nolan Ryan, man. Just a workhorse, and just he keeps going. I mean, hands down, Cy Young winner.
Should be,
Love
definitely, with the way that he's pitched this season. I don't think there's anyone that can really say, hey, I've got it up on Justin Verlander. And I think also, is it maybe ageist? But if Verlander's up there at this level, at this age, don't you feel like he should get more points towards the Cy
agree.
Young?
My favorite thing is that we had the graphic up last night on our pregame show, I believe, about Cy Young and who, it's a tight race. My favorite thing was seeing Shane McClanahan because all I could think of was Dusty Baker during the All-Star game saying, yeah, I've never heard of him. Never seen him pitch.
I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of him either.
Yeah, but it seems like Justin Verlander should be the runaway for that. We never know exactly how that'll go down, but Travis, thank you for the call. Yeah, he's been on fire.
15-3. I mean,
yeah.
Look, I know win-losses don't matter that much when it comes to pitcher, but that is a pretty stupid number as far as win-losses.
First pitcher this year in the major leagues to get to 15 wins.
His brother, Ben Verlander, posted a picture where it was a side-by-side between his current year and his 2011 MVP year, and, all the numbers this year are better.
Yeah.
And so maybe instead of Jordan for MVP, we should be maybe pick a new candidate.
Ooh.
Maybe go Verlander for MVP.
I like this.
I'm just suggesting it. I'm a lobbyist, lobbying to the campaign runner.
I love it.
I like it. The problem is the Astros have so many good pitchers, and that's why I bring up the idea that there maybe is a scenario where Verlander's not on the Astros next season, and why some are saying right now on the Twitch I'm a little bit defeatist when it comes to that. Well, I mean, look, you just got to think about it, big picture. They got a lot of other guys. I mean, look at what Jose Urquidy did right after the trade deadline. Now that he knows he's here, he's under team control. Framber Valdez is under team control. You have Luis Garcia as well, Lance McCullers. There are guys in the minor leagues. There's ways to replace them, and not, of course, with the same level of Verlander that you're getting, but if you're a roster builder, these are the tricky things. Like, do you get out before the guy falls off the cliff? And I feel like if you are the Astros, your history says that that's what you do. You did it with Springer. You did it with Correa. You did it with Garrett Cole.
And it always works out. Fans are always fuming at the time, but the track record has been that it works out